straight win.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. MP comes in for Keon Ellis. And it's Hardy in for Russell. Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's MP. Then there's Hardy. And it's Flagg in at the 2-guard. He's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And New Orleans also making a change. Nisi's checked in. Shot clock at 6. Williamson, the pass to Poole. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks leading by 13. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Pelicans trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Poole outside. Pass the field. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Poole. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
And having a small forward on the wing of his caliber just opens up so many things for your team. A lot of attention is paid to him, and with the stretch he's had, even more will be coming his way.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Poole. Shot to stop the run. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, how about the focus by Poole completing that play?
And the Mavericks making a change here. Simmons is checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mavericks leading by 17. And unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align.
Here's Williamson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Fear. And the Pelicans miss again. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Pelicans trail by 21. Inside. Morris with the block. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. The Pelicans have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Dallas moving it around. And Flagg throws it down.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
For the 3. Doesn't go that time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Mavericks on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
When a team is moving the ball like this, Shaq, they're tough to defend.
Yeah, their mentality is, I've got a good shot, but you've got a better.
And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year. And that's a halftime wrap.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings. To the table on full display through the first two quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Fears is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thanks. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past 10 coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you guys.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Davis against Williamson. From deep. Second shot opportunity. A shot by Messi, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Morris. Here's Hardy. Clock at 6. Back to Morris. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Dallas. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Pelicans. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
Yeah, the middle of the pack seems to be right where they belong. They don't want to get complacent or to start pressing.
Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
Here's Morris. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. It can't settle for bad shots.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Pelicans trail by 20. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling the situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Flagg is checked in for Hardy. And New Orleans also making a change. Queen's checked in. Takes a three. And Trey Murphy gets the three. 14 points for him.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Irving surveying the floor. Now Flagg. 8 points for him. 9 feet out. Connects. The jumper drops. Flagg's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Fear. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Not going to go that time. And it's Davis with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Dallas moving it around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dallas leading by 17. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Flagg. But he is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Morris. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Russell, no luck. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Hawkins. Williamson right side. Here's Queen. Off target from three-point range. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Gafford passes to Morris. To the right side. Flagg off target with his 3. It's stolen by Morris. And he drives in. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Hardy passes to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Flagg. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away. And right now, on the Mavericks with some changes, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Flagg. And Irving subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Pass to Nisi. Oh, that was a two-hander.
We've seen what this young man can do, and we're seeing it again here. Murphy having an outstanding game.
No good on the layup. Pelicans trail by 17. He's off from 3. And so MV will bring it up for the Mavericks. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Cleared away by Poole.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Lively with it. Morris fired. Nailed from three-point land. Morris has got 27.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Spears. Williamson kicks to Poole. And the Pelicans miss again. Mavericks leading by 20. A three from MP. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. MP's got 30 points.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
As we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Morris. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morris has got 33 points.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Williamson against Morris. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williamson. And the rejection by Gafford. On the wing, Morris. And again, Dallas with the three.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win.
A win is a win is a win. But you guys look at... You know what? That's okay. We got to see how we... Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Good advice, thanks. Yes, I will remember to do that.
We just focused that, you know what? Yeah, I just had some friends over, education, or focus.
Standing 6'2", number 10, Jabbar, number 10.
All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
And these rivalry games, always captivating. Some players will try to downplay it, but not MP. He said all along, I'm coming for him.
As if rivalry games aren't hard enough, MP put a huge target on his back by saying they're going to up their game against their rivals. And you couldn't draw it up any better. Everybody's bought into the philosophy, and MP is leading these guys to victory after victory in these rivalry games. And he looks to keep it rolling here tonight.
And now Dallas is starting group. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Flagg is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. MP, of course, so popular in the media, but even more so now that he's on the cover of Slam magazine.
Yeah, if you're a hooper, you know all about Slam, and you probably collect the ones with the cool cover. Add this one to the collection.
And so here are the Clippers after Dallas's three-pointer on the other end. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the Silva. MP with the block.
A big swat and rejection by MP. He had to really love that one.
Here's Sexton. Lively grabs the miss.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
And you look at Colin Sexton, puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Here's the Silva, following the score by Dallas. Yep, count it.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Outside Davis, pass to Morris. Here's Flagg. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. No good from outside. Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And they double up MP. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. No coverage that time.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Clippers trail by 7. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you.
2 minutes remaining in the...
Now here's Irving. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Leonard outside. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. And Max Christie subbed in for Davis. Leonard passes to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kind of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. A nice shot by Morris.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Beal, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Yep, that one goes.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Leonard against Morris. Here's Flagg outside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Beal surveying the D. Got it. Beal's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Morris for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Mavericks. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court right now for Dallas, they've got D'Angelo Russell. MP is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Max Christie, and it's Simmons in at the 5. Pass to Beal. Ayton, a screen on Christie. Beal from outside. The rebound by Simmons. The Mavericks lead by 18. Now Russell. Back to Morris. Marshall outside. And the 3 off target. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust. or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Takes a three. Gets the three to fall. Marshall's got himself on the board with a three there.
And just not letting up at